Retail promotions, promotional objectives, types of retail promotions, role of salespeople in retail promotions. Presented by Akshata, MCom Final, MPM Government First Grade College, Karkala. Retail promotions. With the growth of retailing in India, you must be observing that there has been a tremendous rise in various schemes which the retailer opts to boost his sales. You must have visited a retail outlet with the banners about discounts, free gifts, and other such attractive schemes. All these constitute retail sales promotion. Such sales promotion tools are excellent generators of demand is used strategically with a proper timing. Retail promotions will helps to boost the sales. Uh, you must have visited a retail outlet with the banners about discounts, free gifts, and other such attractive schemes like buy one get one free or special offer, 50% discount or 20% discount, such as all these constitute retail sales promotion. And these sales promotion are excellent generators for increasing demand. Promotional objectives. A retail outlet may have multiple promotional objectives. Long term objectives of a retail store can be to create a positive store image which has a lasting impact on its customers. More important as it is about the positive image is that it should be a differentiating factor for the store amongst a host of competitors. Short-term objectives can be primarily to attract new customers. Moreover, it can also claim for an increase in frequency of visits from the existing customers. In that promotional objective, a retail outlet have multiple promotional objectives. Long-term objectives of a retail store can be create a image, uh, which has a lasting impact on a customers. And more important about the positive image is that it's a differentiating factor with the host of the competitors. And as short-term objectives can primarily attract a new customers and increase the frequency of visits from the existing customers. The frequency of visit to the retail outlet has to be increased to the use of short-term objectives. Next, types of sales promotion. The sales promotion schemes does not only help the retailer to boost his sales but also supports the cause of the manufacturer. Therefore, it is also the responsibility of the manufacturer to contribute in the endeavor of the retailer. Sales promotion completely financed by the retailer. Second one, sales promotion jointly financed by the retailer and manufacturer. On that first types of sales promotion, on that first point, self-financed sales promotion schemes. uh, First point, frequent buyer programs. To boost the frequency and quantum of purchase, retailers come out with novel schemes. This is very much prevalent in daily needs and grocery stores. The monetary figure is kept as the minimum limit of purchase during a given period of time. If any individual customer is able to purchase more, more than the fixed range, she is entitled for free gifts or a discount voucher which entitles the customer to avail discount on future purchase. Such schemes may also involve contest which can be a lucky draw. Second one, loss leader schemes. To attract greater traffic in the store, um, general or grocery stores, supermarkets, and daily needs stores, a retailer offers a prominently popular brand on discount. This discount, however, is not offered by the manufacturer. The discount amount is basically the loss to the retailer, which she or he bids to have a better traffic in the store. The bottom line in this and there is to generate a better traffic who will not only purchase the brand offered on a discount but also go for other commodities, which may not only offset the losses for the retailer but also on profits. Third one, lucky draw. Under this method, the customers of a particular product are offered gifts on a fixed date and the winners are decided by the draw of lots. It means that if a customer has a coupon of some product, he will get the discount mentioned therein whenever he buys it. Fourth one, free gift. Basically, if you have a free gift promotions, the free item is valued less and the other main items is valued more. So customers are less likely to buy the free item after the sale, but more likely to buy the main item. A retailer invests a good amount of money into these articles. The main aim of such gift is to retain existing customers and also to attract new customers. Next, second point, jointly financed sales promotion schemes. On that first point, coupons. There are many instances which can be quoted in this regard. You must have seen and also experienced various discount coupons as well as scratch a gift coupons offered by various manufacturers. Companies like the Whirlpool and Vimal from Reliance have been offering scratch a gift contest for a long time. This has been followed by it majority of players in the customer durable market, especially the consumer electronic goods. This scheme not only benefit to customers but also generates a lot of interest and enthusiasm amongst the customers to try their lookout. Second point, in-store display. Once again, in consumer electronic goods, it has been seen over a period of time that companies have invested for increase the attractiveness of the store. Besides this is it also brings in expertise from the organization to the retail store level, which can be very helpful in overall retail display in the future. Many manufacturers adopt a different route than in store displays, which is the route of demonstrations or demos. Many reputed manufacturers have opened up small shops to demonstrate the usage of their products. Rival has been successfully doing that to position itself as an affordable brand in the retail consumer cycle. Third point, free samples. Long back when Magic was introduced by Nestle in India. Pre-sample tax packs were distributed in high-status popular schools to enthuse the young customers with the product. It was at that point of time when the concept of noodles was still very new for the customers. Similarly, L'Oreal and Surf Ultra, both prominent detergent brands, distributed free samples of their detergent powder to motivate and encourage the customers to use their respective brands. Fourth point, free gift or calendar. As mentioned earlier, in the sales promotion schemes financed by the retailer, free gifts are offered to the customers as a recognition for their relationship with the store. Such free gifts can be also be sponsored by the manufacturer with their brand name and logo embossed on the products to inculcate better top of the mind brand recall. Next, role of salespeople in retail promotion. The attitude of a salesperson plays a big role in motivating the customers to buy products from the store. Moreover, salespersons plays a big role in making the customers make up their mind as well as feel happy about the purchase. Good salespeople can estimate the overall purchase potential of a customer as he steps into the store. A role of salesman differ from one business to another depending upon the nature of the business, the size of the business, the type of selling job, and the sales policies of the concern. The role of salesman it differs from one business to another business. They can adopt different schemes for increasing the sales. First point, role of sales people. On that first point, selling. The fundamental duty of a salesman is selling. This duty includes meeting the prospectus, presenting and demonstrating the products, including the prospectus to buy, taking orders and effecting sales. Second point, guiding the buyers. A salesman should guide the buyers in buying the goods they want. Third point, attending to complaints. A salesman should attend to the complaints of the customers immediately and try to settle their grievances quickly and sincerely. Fourth point, collection of bills. Sometimes a salesman may be required to collect the outstanding bills relating to the goods sold by him. In such a case, he has to collect the bills and remit the amount to his firm. Fifth point, collection of credit information. A salesman may sometimes be required to collect information about the credit worthiness of the customer. In such a case, he has to collect detailed information and submit it to his firm in time. Reporting. Sixth point. A salesman, especially a traveling salesman, is required to send daily, weekly, or monthly reports to his firm, providing information about the calls made, sales effected, services rendered, route schedule, expenses incurred, business conditions, competitions, if any. Seventh point, organizing. A salesman, that is, a traveling salesman, is required to organize his tour programs. He has to prepare the route and time schedules for his tour so as to systemize his sales efforts. 10th point, 8th point, attending sales meetings. A salesman is required to attend the sales meetings convened by his employer at periodical intervals to discuss the marketing problems, sales promotion activities, sales policies, etc. 9 point, touring. A traveling salesman has to undertake touring regularly to cover the sales territories assigned to him. 10th point, arranging for packing and delivery. A salesman, that is, a counter salesman, has to arrange for the packing of the goods sold and the delivery of the packages to the buyers. 11th point, window and counter displays. A salesman, that is, a indoor or counter salesman, has to arrange for the window and counter displays of the products in an attractive manner so as to attract or induce the prospects to buy. 12th point, promotion of goodwill. Every salesman has to build up satisfied customer for his employer and thereby promote the goodwill of his firm. 13th point, recruiting and training. Recruiting new salesmen, imparting training by accompanying them while they making sales calls. 14th point, working with middlemen. Salesmen establish direct relations with middlemen, distributors, wholesalers, and collect market information and pass it on to their firm. Uh, Summary, retail promotions means it helps to boost the sales, retail sales, and many retailers have uh, adopt different strategies to increase the sales. So the role of salesman is differ from one business to another. Thank you.